Fiddler on the roof. Sounds crazy, no? But in our little village of Anatevka, you might say that every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up here if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition! Tradition! Kept our balance for many years. Here in Anatevka, we have our traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to work, even how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered, and we wear these little prayer shawls. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition get started? I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition. And because of our traditions, everyone here knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers and as the right past master of the house to have the final word at home. The Papa. Village, we've always had our many special types. For instance, Yenta the matchmaker.
Avram, I have a perfect match for your son. A wonderful girl. Who is it? Ruffle, the shoemaker's daughter. Ruffle? But she can hardly see. She's almost blind. Tell the truth, Avram. Is your son so much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks, it's a perfect match.
And Reb Nochem, the beggar.
Alms for the poor. Alms for the poor.
Here, Reb Nochem, is 1 kopeck.
1 kopeck? Last week you gave me 2 kopecks.
I had a bad week.
So, if you had a bad week, why should I suffer?
And most important, our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi, Tsar.
A blessing for the Tsar, of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us. They make a much bigger circle. His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, His Honor many others. We don't bother them, and so far they don't bother us. And among ourselves we get along perfectly well. Well, of course, there was the time when he sold him a horse, but he delivered a mule. But that's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony.
It was a horse. It was a mule.
It was a horse.
It was a mule.
Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband. Listen, the paper had news for me. Oh, I'm losing my head. One day it will fall off altogether, and a horse will kick it in the mud and goodbye, yonder. Of course, the news. It's about Laser Wolf, the butcher, a good man, a fine man. And I don't have to tell you that he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man. After all, a widower. Do you understand? Of course you do. To make it short, out of the whole
horse. Oh. Dear God, did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? That wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me, Tevye. Bless me with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. But what have you got against my horse? Sometimes I think when things are too quiet up there, you say to yourself, let's see what kind of mischief I can play on my friend Tevye.
So, you're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He got invited to the blacksmith's for the Sabbath.
Hurry up, the sun won't wait for you. I have something to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. You make many, many poor people. I realize, of course, that it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, yah-deedle-deedle-diddle-deedle-diddle-diddle-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard. Yiddle-deedle-deedle-diddle-deedle-diddle-diddle-dum. If I were a bitty-bitty rich, yiddle-deedle-diddle-diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each loud would land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard. Yiddle-deedle-deedle-diddle-deedle-diddle-diddle-dum. If I were a bitty-bitty rich, yiddle-deedle-diddle-diddle man, I see my wife, my gold there, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to a heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oh, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important man in town will come to pawn on me. They will ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the wise. If you please, Tevye, pardon me, Tevye, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Yadee-da-da-dee-da-da. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I discuss the holy books with the learned men. 7 hours. every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man? I had a little accident with my horse.
Tevye, you did bring the rabbi's order.
I know, Reb Mendel.
Tevye, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
This is bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Talking about news. Terrible news in the outside world. Terrible.
What is it? What does it say?
In a village called Razhanka, all the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land. Maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Why didn't you ever bring us some good news?
I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places that they can't reach.
Amen.
Why are you cursing? What good does your cursing do? You all stand around and curse and chatter and don't do anything. You'll all chatter your way into the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No,
And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student in the university there.
Aha! The university. Is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
That's where I learned that there is more to life than talk. You should know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break my head over the outside world? Let them break their own head.
He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
That's nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the world.
He's right.
He's right, and he's right. How can they both be right?
You know, you're also right.
He's right. He's still wet behind the ears. Good Sabbath, Peddler.
Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath.
Tevye, the rabbi's order, my chief.
Of course. So, you're from Kiev, Reb Perchik. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
For a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot.
And the chief.
Oh, here, Reb Perchik. Come, have a piece.
I have no money, and I'm not ready.
Please, it's a blessing for me to give.
Very well, for your sake.
Thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it's the rich who are the criminals. Someday their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who will make this miracle come to pass?
People. Ordinary people.
Like you.
Like me.
Nonsense.
And until your golden day comes, Reb Perchik, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have children?
I have 5 daughters.
5.
Daughters.
Girls should learn. Girls are people too.
He's a radical.
Open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts.
Well, the Bible has many important lessons for our times.
I am a very poor man. Food for lessons? Good. Come, stay the Sabbath with us. Of course, we don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Where does the book say that?
Well, it doesn't exactly say that, but some place it has something about the chicken. Good Sabbath. children. This is Perchik. Perchik, this is my oldest daughter.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. 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 This is not mine. Perchik, this is Muffled Kamzoil, and he's the...
Oh! You did me a favor and came in.
This is also mine. Golda, this is Perchik from Kiev, and he'll be staying the Sabbath with us. He's a teacher. Would you like to take lessons from him?
I am a good teacher, a very good teacher.
I heard once the rabbi who once praised himself at the congregation of one.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
The which she gets from me. As the good book says,
Wait, get washed.
the tongue she gets from her mother.
You're also eating with us? Of course, another blessing. Princess Yoka, everyone gets washed. You can wash outside as well. Tevye, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be different?
Tevye, I have to tell you.
I'm praying.
Laser Wolf wants to speak.
The butcher about what?
I don't know, only that he says it's important.
What can be important? I have nothing for him to slaughter.
After the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
Talk to him about what? If he wants to buy my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Tevye, don't be an ox. The man sends you an important message. The least you can do is talk to him.
Talk to him about what? He wants to buy my new milk cow.
Talk to him.
All right, after the Sabbath, I'll talk to him.
Michael, set the table. Muscle, again, she was here.
I saw her.
If they agree on someone, there'll be a match. It'll be too late for us.
Don't worry, Tzeitel. I have found someone who will sell me his used sewing machine. So in a few weeks, I'll have saved up enough money to buy it. And then your father will be impressed with me. And
But Muscle, a few weeks maybe it's too late.
But what else can we do?
You can ask my father for my hand tonight. Now!
Why should he consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
Tzeitel, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. He'll yell at me.
Muscle!
I'm just a poor tailor.
Muscle, even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
All right. I'll talk to him.
Where is everybody? It's late. Late.
Red Tevye.
Come in, children. We're lighting the candles.
Red Tevye. Red Tevye.
Yes, what is it? Well, Muscle, what is it?
Good Sabbath, Red Tevye.
Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath. Come, children, come.
May the Lord protect and defend you. May he always
your best brandy and 2 glasses.
Your best brandy, Reblazer.
What's the occasion? Are you getting ready for a party?
There might be a party. Maybe even a wedding.
A wedding? Wonderful! I'd be happy to make the wedding merry. Lead the dancing and so forth. For a little fee, naturally.
Naturally. A wedding is no wedding without you. And your fee.
Good evening, innkeeper.
Good evening.
We drink.
Vodka? Scotch?
Vodka.
Right away.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tevye. What are you doing here so early?
He wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Reblazer.
Ah, Tevye, sit down. Have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
How goes it with you, Tevye?
How should it go?
You're right.
And you?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So, how's your brother-in-law, American?
I believe he's doing very well.
He wrote you?
Not lately.
Then how do you know?
If he was doing badly, he would write. May I?
Tevye, I suppose you know I wanted to see you.
Yes, I do. But there's no use in talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
Well, you have a few more without her.
I see. Today you want 1. Tomorrow you may want 2.
2? What would I do with 2?
The same as you do with 1.
Tevye, this is very important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Frankly, because I'm lonesome.
Lonesome? What are you talking about?
You don't know?
We are talking about my new milk cow, the one you want to buy from me.
A milk cow, so I won't be lonesome?
What's so funny?
I was talking about your daughter Tzeitel.
My daughter, Tzeitel?
Of course, your daughter Tzeitel. I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me, Tevye. And as for me, as you know, I'm pretty well off. I have my own house, a good store, and a servant. Look, Tevye, why do we have to try to impress each other? Let's just shake hands and call it a match. And you won't need a dowry for it. And maybe you'll find something in your own purse, too.
Shame on you, shame! What do you mean, my own purse? My Tzeitel is not the sort that I would sell for money.
All right. Just as you say. We won't talk about money. It's just the main thing is, let's get it done with. And I will be good to her, Tevye. I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked him. Why should I? Well, you can have a fine conversation with him if you talk about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. And if you're wealthy enough, no one will call you stupid. And with the butcher, my daughter will surely never know hunger. Of course, he has a problem. He's much older than her. That's her problem. But she's younger. That's his problem. I always thought of him as a butcher, but I misjudged him. He's a good man. He likes her, and he will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Oh, Tevye, that's wonderful. Let's drink on it.
Very well. To you.
No, my friend. To you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To good health and happiness. And most important, to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, to life. Here's to the father I've tried to be.
Here's to my bride to be.
Drink l'chaim, to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, to life. Life has a way of confusing us,
Blessing and bruising us.
Drink l'chaim, to life. God would like us to be joyful, even when our hearts lie panting on the floor.
How much more can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for?
To life, l'chaim. To Tzeitel, my daughter.
My wife! it gives you something to think about.
Something to drink about.
Drink L'Chaim. To life, Red Marchka.
Yes, I do.
Drinks for everyone.
What's the occasion?
I was taking myself a ride. Down the Tzeitel.
Count Perchik, to
Later,
to Tevye,
to Tzeitel, your daughter,
My wife.
may all your futures be pleasant ones, not like our present ones. Drink L'Chaim, to life, L'Chaim. L'Chaim, L'Chaim, to life. It takes a wedding to make us say, let's live another day. Drink L'Chaim, to life. We'll raise a glass and sip a drop of schnapps in honor of the great good luck that favored you. We know that when good fortune favors to such, then it's next to reason we deserve it too. To us and our good fortune, be happy, be healthy, all life. And if our good fortune never
my papa.
Your papa. I always wanted a son. But I wanted one a little younger than myself.
Good evening, constables. What's the celebration?
Tevye is marrying off his oldest daughter.
Tevye, now for my congratulations.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, Tevye, I have a piece of news that I think I should tell you as a friend.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm giving you this news because I like you. You are a decent, honest person, even though you are a Jewish dog.
How often does a man get a compliment like that? That your news?
We have received orders that sometime soon this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Not too serious, just some mischief, so that if an inspector was to come through, he would see that we have done our duty. Personally, I don't see why there should be this trouble between people, but I thought I should tell you. And you can tell the others.
Well, thank you, Your Honor. You're a good man. And if I may say, it's too bad you're not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevye. Always joking. And congratulations again for your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Goodbye. Dear God, did you have to send me news like that today of all days? It's true, we are the chosen people, but once in a while, couldn't you choose someone else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband for my daughter, Tzeitel. L'chaim.
I will tell you the story from the Bible of Laban and Jacob, and then we'll discuss it together. All right? Good. Now, Laban had two daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. And Jacob loved the younger, Rachel. So he asked Laban for her hand. Jacob agreed. Laban agreed if Jacob would work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
He was an employer. Now, after Jacob had worked 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled him and gave him his ugly daughter, Leah. So to marry Rachel, Jacob was forced to work another 7 years. See, children, the Bible clearly teaches us you must never trust an employer. Do you understand?
Yes, Perchik. Yes, Perchik.
Good. Now, the next
Papa
year-
isn't up yet? No, Mama. Then enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work today. How long can he sleep? He staggered home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Put that away and clean the box. Call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
Do you think so?
However, I'm not sure the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, was the rabbi's son.
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know of him, except that he is the rabbi's son? Would you be interested in him if you're the shoemaker's son or the tinsmith's son?
At least I know this. He doesn't have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Certainly, any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, let there be light.
Yes, but he was not talking to you personally. Good day.
Even a little intelligent, perhaps.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it is a rusty tool. Good day, Helen.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl. But of course, that's too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our traditions, everything is perfect, exactly the way it is.
We like our way.
Our ways are changing all over, but here. Here men and women must keep apart. Men to study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls must not touch. Should not even look at one another.
I'm looking at you.
You are very brave. You know that in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate without the permission of the matchmaker? They hold hands together. like this. There. We just changed an old custom.
Well, you're welcome. I mean, thank you. I mean, good day.
Good day.
Okay. Sprinte, what's your name?
Hodel, Papa.
Where's Tzeitel?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. Ah, Reb Perchik, how did the lessons go today?
I think we made a good beginning.
Ah! He's finally up. What happened last night besides your drinking like a peasant? Did you see Laser? Did you talk to him? What did he say? What did you say? Do you have any news?
Patience, woman! As the good book says, good news will stay and bad news will refuse to leave. And there's another saying that goes...
You can die from such a man.
Ah, Tzeitel, my lamb, come here. You ought to be congratulated. You're going to be married.
Married? What do you mean, Papa?
Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
I knew it, the butcher. My heart told me this was our lucky day. Dear God, I thank thee. I thank thee.
Well, Tzeitel, what do you say?
What can she say? My firstborn, a bride. May you grow old with him in fortune and honor. Not like Fruma Sarah, that first wife of his. She was a bitter woman. May she rest in peace. Now I must go thank again. My Tzeitel, a bride. Mazel tov, Tzeitel.
You call that a mazel tov? And you, Reb Perchik, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Tzeitel, for getting a rich man.
Again with the rich. What's wrong with being rich?
There's no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
May the Lord smite me with it. And may I never recover. Tzeitel knows I mean only her welfare. Am I right?
Yes, Papa.
There, you see.
I see very well.
Tzeitel, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa, Papa.
What is it? Tell me.
Papa, I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks. Only don't make me marry him, Papa, please.
What's wrong with Laser? He likes you.
Papa, I'll be unhappy with him. All my life will be unhappy. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks.
But we made an agreement. With us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? Papa, don't force me. I'll be unhappy all my days.
All right. I won't force you.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
It seems it was not ordained that you should have all the comforts in life, or that we should have a little joy in our old age after all our hard work.
Reb Tevye, may I speak to you?
Later, Muttle, later.
I would like to speak to you.
Not now, Muttle. I have problems.
That's what I wanted to speak to you about. I think I can help.
Certainly. Like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, Muttle, goodbye.
At least listen to him, Papa.
All right. You have a tongue, talk.
I hear you are arranging a match for Tzeitel.
He also has ears.
I have a match for Tzeitel.
What kind of a match?
A perfect fit.
Perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
A perfect fit made to measure. Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who it is.
Please don't shout at me.
All right. Who is it?
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 Me. Myself.
Himself? Either you're completely out of your mind, or you must be crazy. He must be crazy. What do you think you're doing arranging a match for yourself? What are you, a bridegroom, a matchmaker, the guest, all rolled into one? I suppose you'll even perform the ceremony yourself. You must be crazy.
Please don't shout at me, Reb Tevye. As for being my own matchmaker, I know it's a little unusual.
Unusual? It's crazy.
Times are changing, Reb Tevye. The thing is, your daughter Tzeitel and I gave each other our pledge more than a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other your pledge?
Yes, Papa, we gave each other our pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do you think you are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? And what do you think you're doing? You snitcher! You nothing! Oh. This isn't the way it's done. Not here, not now. Some things I will not, I cannot allow. Tradition. Marriages must be arranged by the papa. This should never be changed. One little time you pull out a prop, and where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Do I still have something to say about my daughter, or doesn't anyone have to ask a father anymore?
I have wanted to ask you for some time, Tevye, but first I wanted to save up for my own sewing machine.
Stop talking nonsense. You're just a poor tailor.
That's true, Tevye. But even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Tevye, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of match would that be? With a poor tailor. On the other hand, he's an honest, hard worker. But on the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things could not get worse for him. They could only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him, she wants him. And look at my daughter's eyes, so hopeful. Tradition. Well, children, when shall we make the wedding?
Oh, thank you, Papa! Tevye, you won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. They pledged their troth. Modern children. Golden. What will I tell Golden? What am I going to do about Golden? Help!
Russell, you were wonderful.
It was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle of miracles led him to the promised land. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles walked him through the lion's den. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought could never be. God has given you to me.
she?
Where is who? What are you talking about?
Frumacera, Laserwolf's first wife, Frumacera. She was standing there a minute ago.
What's the matter with you? Frumacera has been dead for years. You must have been dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt, and I'll tell you what's meant.
It was terrible.
Tell me.
All right. Only don't be frightened.
Tell me.
All right, this was my dream. In the beginning, I dreamt that we were having a celebration of some kind. Everybody we knew was there. Musicians, too. And in the middle of my dream, in walks your grandmother, Tzeitel. May she rest in peace.
Grandmother Tzeitel? How did she look?
For a woman who is dead 30 years, she looked very good. Naturally, I went up to greet her, as she said to me,
A blessing on your head
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
to see your daughter wed,
mazel tov, mazel tov.
and such a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The Taylor muscle can soil. The worthy boy is he,
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
a pious family.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
They named him after mine, dear Uncle Mordecai. The Taylor muscle can soil.
Hey! You meant the butcher.
you must have heard from Grandpa. There's no tailor. You mean a butcher, Grandpa. had when we began.
Muzzle top, muzzle top.
But since your grandma came, she'll marry what's his name?
The tailor muzzle Camsoil.
The tailor muzzle Camsoil. The tailor muzzle Camsoil. The tailor muzzle Camsoil.
Bagel! Fresh bagel!
Did you hear? Tevye and Tzeitel is married muscle. Don't play so cool.
No!
Yes.
Tzeitel's marrying Muscle?
Yes.
No! What's all the excitement?
Tevye and Tzeitel's going to marry.
I know, Laser Wolf, the butcher.
No, Muscle, the tailor.
Muscle the tailor? That's terrible. Muzzle tough, Muscle.
Imagine Tzeitel's married Muscle. I can't believe it.
What's wrong with my son, Muscle?
Oh, excuse me, Shaker. Muzzle tough.
Muscle!
Yes, so do you have a wedding hat for me? Laser Wolf ordered a hat, but it's not cheap. I got his bride, I can get his hat. Then come, Muscle, come. Oh, Father, can you watch the shop for a few minutes? I'll be back soon.
Of course.
Thank you, Father. Come, Muscle, I'll show you.
We just heard about your sister, Hava. Mazel tov. Thank you. Mazel tov. Thank you very much.
Mazel tov, Papa.
Mazel tov, Papa.
Please, may I pass?
Why? We're congratulating you.
Mazel tov.
All right, stop it.
What's wrong with you?
Just stop it.
Now listen here, Pietka.
Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye. I'm sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't say. Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the booksellers. Not many girls in this village like to read. Would you like to borrow this book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Because I'm not Jewish? Do you feel about us the way they feel about you? I didn't think you would. And what do you know about me? Let me tell you about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow, charming, honest, ambitious, quite right, and very modest.
Why don't we talk this way?
I often do things I shouldn't. Go ahead, take the book. It's by Heinrich Heine. Happens to be Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
You're quite right. Good. After you return it, I'll ask you how you like it, and we'll talk about it for a while. Then we'll talk about life and how we feel about things, and it can all turn out quite pleasant.
Oh, Pietka, can I do something for you?
No, thank you.
You forgot your book.
No, it's mine.
Thank you, Papa.
Good day, Hava.
Good day.
Pietka.
Good day. Pietka.
newlyweds Muttle and Tzeitel. May they live together in peace to a ripe old age. Amen.
Amen.
Here comes our beloved rabbi. May he be with us for many, many years. Amen.
Amen.
I would like to announce that the bride's parents are giving the newlyweds the following: a new feather bed, a pair of pillows,
Goose pillow.
and this pair of candlesticks. But let us not, in our joy tonight, forget those who are no longer with us. Our dear departed, who lived in pain and poverty and hardship, and who died in pain and poverty and hardship. But enough tears. Let's be merry and content, like our good friend Laser Wolf, who has everything in the world, except a bride. But Laser has no ill feeling. In fact, he has a gift for the newlyweds that he wants to announce himself. Come, Laser Wolf.
Like he said, I have no ill feelings. What's done is done. And I am giving the newlyweds 5 chickens, one for each of the first 5 Sabbaths of their wedded life.
Revelator, you are a decent man. In the name of my daughter and her new husband, I accept your gift. You know, there is a famous saying that goes
Tevye, I am not marrying your daughter. I don't have to listen to your sayings.
If you'll only listen a second, I was only going to say that...
Why should I listen to you, a man who breaks an agreement?
Oh, not now, Rev Laser, in the middle of a wedding.
I have a right to talk.
What's right? This is not your wedding.
It should have been.
Laser, don't shame Rev Tevye at his daughter's wedding.
But he shamed me in front of the whole village.
I say, let's sit down.
You all heard the wise words of the rabbi.
Now, I'd like to sing a little song that...
You can keep your diseased chicken. We must in a bargain. Terms weren't settled.
We drank on it.
I saw them, they drank on it, but the terms weren't settled.
What's done is done.
Once a butcher, always a butcher.
I will start. My grandmother came to me from beyond the grave.
What side? What grandmother? My grandfather came to me from the grave and told me that her grandmother was a big liar.
Quiet. What's all this screaming about? They drank on it, an agreement, a sign. It's all nonsense. Tzeitel wanted to marry Mother, not Laser.
A young girl decides for herself?
Yes, why not? They love each other.
Love.
Terrible.
He's a radical. What happens to the matchmaker?
I say...
Let's sit down.
Musician, play! A dance! A dance! Come on, dance! It's a wedding!
A wedding? What's it
Come here, who will dance with me?
That's a sin.
It's no sin to dance at a wedding.
But with a girl?
That's what comes from bringing a wild man into your house.
He is no wild man. His ideas may be a little
It's a
different.
sin.
It's no sin. Ask the rabbi. Ask him.
Well, Rabbi,
Dancing, it's not exactly forbidden, but...
there you see, it's not forbidden.
And it's no sin. Now, will someone dance with me?
It's only a dance, Mama.
Play.
Tevye. I'm sorry, but the orders are for tonight. For the whole village! Go on, play. Play! All right, men. I am genuinely sorry. Understand. Come!
Take him in the house.
What you all standing around for? Clean up. Clean up! That was quite a dowry you gave my daughter Tzeitel at her wedding. Was that really necessary? Anyway, Mottel and Tzeitel have been married almost 2 months now. They work very hard. They're as poor as squirrels in winter. But they're both so happy they don't know how miserable they are. Mottel keeps talking about a sewing machine. Now, I know you're very busy. Wars and revolutions, floods, plagues, all the little things that bring people to you. Couldn't you take a second away from your catastrophes and get it for him? How much trouble would it be? Oh, and while you're in the neighborhood, my horse's left leg... Am I bothering you too much? I'm sorry. As the good book says... Why should I tell you what the good book says?
Please don't be upset.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
I do have to. They expect me in Kiev tomorrow morning.
So you said. Then goodbye.
Hodel, great changes are about to take place in this country. Tremendous changes. But they can't happen on their own.
So you feel you personally have to go...
Not only me, many people. Jews, Gentiles, many people hate what is going on. Don't you understand?
Yes, I understand. You want to leave? Then goodbye.
Hodel, your father, the others here, think what happened at Tzeitel's wedding was a little cloudburst, then it's over, and everything will now be peaceful. Well, it won't. Horrible things are happening all over the land. Pogroms, violence, entire villages are being emptied of their people. And it's reaching everywhere. And it will reach here. You understand?
Yes. I suppose I do.
I have work to do. The greatest work a man can do.
Then goodbye, Perchik.
Before I go, there is a certain question I wish to discuss with you.
Yes?
A political question.
What is it?
The question of marriage.
This is a political question.
In a theoretical sense, yes. The relationship between a man and woman, known as marriage, is based on mutual beliefs, a common attitude and philosophy towards society.
And affection.
And affection. This relationship has positive social values. It reflects a unity and solidarity.
And affection.
Yes. And personally, I'm in favor of it. You understand?
I think you're asking me to marry you.
In a theoretical sense, yes, I am.
I was hoping you were.
And I take it you approve? And we can consider ourselves engaged? even though I'm going away. I'm very happy, Hodel. Very happy.
So am I, Perchik. What's the matter?
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. I had an aim in life, and that was everything, but now I even have you. I have something that I would die for, someone that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I used to wonder, could there be a wife to share such a difficult, wandering kind of life?
I was on the outside, waiting right here.
Who knows tomorrow where our home will be?
I'll be with you and that's home enough for
Everything is
me.
right at hand, simple and clear. I have something that I would die for, someone that I would live for too. Now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for.
When can we be married, Perchik?
I will send for you as soon as I can. It will be a hard life, Hodel.
Yes, but it will be less hard if we live together.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening. Reb Tevye, I have some bad news. I must leave this place.
When?
Right away.
I'm sorry, Perchik. We will all miss you.
But I also have some good news. You can congratulate me.
Congratulations. What for?
We're engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, Papa, we're engaged.
No, you're not. Now, I know you like him, and he likes you, but you're going away and you're staying here. So have a nice trip, Perchik, and I hope you'll be very happy. But my answer is no.
Please, Papa, you don't understand.
I understand. I gave my permission to Mother Tzeitel, so you feel you also have a right. I'm sorry, Perchik, I like you, but you're going away, so go in good health, and my answer is still no.
Papa, you don't understand.
You're not listening. I say no. I'm sorry, but we'll find someone else for you. Someone here in Anatevka.
Reb Tevye,
What is it?
we are not asking for your permission, only for your blessing. We are going to get married.
You're not asking for my permission?
But we would like your blessing, Papa.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing? For what? For going over my head? Impossible. At least with Tzeitel and Hodel, they asked me, they begged me. But now if I like it or not, she'll marry him. So what do you want from me? Go on, be wed, and tear out my beard and uncover my head. Tradition. They're not even asking permission from the Papa. What's happening to the tradition? One little time I pulled out a thread, and where has it led? Where has it led? Where has it led? To this. A man tells me he's getting married. He doesn't ask me, he tells me. But first he abandons you.
He's not abandoning me, Papa.
As soon as I can, I will send for her and marry her. I love her.
I love her. Love. It's a new style. On the other hand, our old ways were once new, weren't they? On the other hand, They decided without parents, without the help of a matchmaker. On the other hand, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Yes, they did. It seems these two have the same matchmaker. They're going over my head, unheard of, absurd. For this they want to be blessed, unthinkable. I'll lock her up in her room. I couldn't, I should. But look at my daughter's eyes. She loves him. Tradition. Very well, children. You have my blessing and my permission.
Oh, thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy this makes me.
What else could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. What am I going to tell your mother? Another dream?
That I'm going to visit a rich uncle. Something like that.
Please, Perchik, I can handle my own wife. Go there! Go there! Hello, Golden. I've just been talking to Perchik and Hodel.
Well?
Well, they seem to be very fond of each other.
Well?
Well, I've decided to give them my permission to become engaged.
What? Just like that, without even asking me?
Who asks you? I'm the father.
And who is he? A pauper. He has nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I wouldn't say that. I hear he has a rich uncle. A very rich uncle. He's a good man, Golden. I like him. And what's more important, Hodel likes him. Hodel loves him. So what can we do? It's a new world. A new world. Love. Golden? Do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you? With our daughters getting married and this trouble in the town, you're upset, you're worn out, go inside, go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
Golden, I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know, but do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well,
For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years I talk about love right now.
Golden, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy.
I was nervous.
So was I.
But my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. And now I'm asking, Golden, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know, but do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well,
For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years I've petted him. If that's not love, what is?
then you love me.
I suppose I do.
And I suppose I love you.
office today, and the postman told me there was a letter there for your sister Huddle.
Wonderful. I'll go get it.
I got it. It's from the attendant, Perchik.
Huddle'll be so happy. She's been waiting. But it's open.
You're not going to be open. For you. What you do? Remember, Perchik, that crazy student. Remember at the wedding when Tzeitel married Hodel, and Perchik started dancing with Tevye's daughter Hodel. Well, I just learned that Perchik's been arrested in Kiev. No! Yes! Shame, wait till I tell you. Remember Perchik, that crazy student. Remember at the wedding, he danced with Tevye's Hodel. Well, I just learned that Hodel's been arrested in Kiev. No! Terrible, terrible. Mirala! You remember Perchik, the student from Kiev? Remember how he acted when Tzeitel married Muscle? Well, I just heard that Muscle's been arrested for dancing at the wedding. No! In Kiev! Rabbi!
Remember Perchik with all his strange ideas. Remember Tzeitel's wedding, where Tevye danced with Golda. Well, I just heard that Tevye's been arrested and Golda's gone to Kiev. No, not me.
She did it!
She did.
Listen, everybody! Terrible news! Terrible! Remember Perchik? Yes. Started all the trouble. So? Well, I just heard from someone who should know. What? That Golda's been arrested. Oi! Huddle's gone to Kiev. Aye! Huddle studies dancing. Oh! Tevye's acting strange. Oh! Britza has the measles. Oh! Yevka has the mumps. Oi! And that's what comes from men and women dancing!
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customer.
Just a few more minutes. Is he in bad trouble, that hero of yours? Arrested and convicted?
Yes, but he did nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself. Everything he does is for humanity.
But if he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble.
Papa, how can you say that? A learned man like you. What wrongs did Joseph do, or Moses, or Abraham? And they had trouble.
But why won't you tell me where he is now? This Joseph of yours.
It is far, Papa. Terribly far. He's in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he asks you to leave your father and mother and join him there in that frozen wasteland and marry him there.
No, Papa. He did not ask me to go. I want to go. I don't want him to be alone. I want to help him in his work. It is the greatest work a man can do.
But Hodel, baby.
Papa.
Once I was happily content.
child, will there be to perform a marriage there in the wilderness?
I promise you, Papa. We will be married under a canopy.
No doubt a rabbi or two was also arrested. Well, give him my regards, this Moses of yours. I always thought he was a good man. Tell him I rely on his honor to treat my daughter well. Tell him that.
Papa, God alone knows when we shall see each other again.
Then we shall leave it in his hands. Take care of her. See that she dresses warm.
Tzeitel, I must congratulate him.
Rabbi, do you hear the news? There's a new arrival at Tzeitel.
Really?
Mazel tov! Mazel tov! Tzeitel, where are you running? To my son Mazel. There's a new arrival there. Mazel tov!
Thank you very much.
You got it!
I caught it.
It's beautiful.
I know.
Have you tried it yet? Look. Beautiful.
I know. From now on, my clothes will be perfect. Made by machine. No more handmade clothes.
The rabbi.
Look, Rabbi, my new sewing machine.
Mazel tov.
Rabbi, is there a blessing for a sewing machine?
There is a blessing for everything. Amen.
And the baby? How's the baby? He is wonderful, Mama.
Good afternoon.
Oh, Fiatka.
I came for the shirt.
Oh, it's ready.
See, it's our new sewing machine.
I see. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good day.
Good day.
How does it work?
See, it's an amazing thing. You work it with your foot and your hand.
They still don't know about us? You must tell them.
I will. I'm afraid.
Papa, let me talk to your father.
No, that would be the worst thing, I'm sure of it.
Let me try.
No, I'll talk to him. I promise.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good day. What were you and he talking about?
Nothing. We were just talking. Papa, Fiat and I have known each other for a long time now.
Papa, I would be much happier if you would remain friends from a distance. You must not forget who you are and who that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Of course, all creatures on earth have a name.
Fiatke is not a creature, Papa. Fiatke is a man.
Who's saying that he isn't? It's just that he's a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek his own kind. Which translated means a bird may love a fish, but where would they build a home together?
The world is changing, Papa.
No, Papa. Some things do not change for us. Some things will never change.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Fiatke and I. We want to be married.
Are you out of your mind? Do you know what this means, marrying outside the faith? No, Papa. I said no. Never talk about this again. Never mention his name again. Never see him again. Never. Do you understand?
Yes, Papa. I understand you. You're finally here. Let's go home. It's time for supper.
I want to see Muckle's new machine.
You'll see it some other time. It's late.
Quiet, woman, before I get angry. And when I get angry, even flies don't dare to fly.
I'm very frightened of you. After supper, I'll bake you. Go home.
Golda, I am the man in the family. I am the head of the house. I want to see Muckle's new machine now. Now, let's go home. How long can that miserable horse of mine complain about his leg? Dear God, if I can walk on 2 legs, why can't he walk on 3? I know, I shouldn't be too upset with him. He is one of your creatures, and he has the same rights as I have. The right to be sick, the right to be hungry, the right to work like a horse. And dear God, I am sick and tired of pulling this cart. I know. I should push it a while.
Tevye! Tevye!
What is it?
It's Papa. She left home this morning. With Fiesta.
What?
I looked everywhere for her. I even went to the priest. He said they were married.
Married? Go home, Golden. We have other children at home. Go home. You have work to do, and I have work to do.
But
Hava is dead to us. We will forget her. Now go home. Little bird, little Havana, I don't understand what's happening today. Everything is all absurd. All I can see is a happy child, the sweet little bird you were, Havana, Havana. Little bird, little Havana, you were always such a pretty little thing, everybody's favorite child. Gentle and kind and affectionate, what a sweet little bird you were, Havana, Havana. Can I deny everything that I believe in? On the other hand, how can I deny my own child? On the other hand, how can I turn my back on my faith, on my people? If I try to bend that far, I will break. And on the other hand, no. There is no other hand. No, Hava. No, no, no!
Hava! Hava! girls are still so young.
So what do they look like? Grandfathers? Meanwhile, they'll be engaged. Nothing to worry about later. No looking around. Their future all staunch and sealed.
Which one for which one?
What's the difference? Take your pick.
I don't know. I'll have to talk to
Golda, is Tevye home?
Yes, but he's in the house. Why, is there some trouble?
Call your father. Go home. Tell your parents I'll talk to them.
What? Why are you all gathered together like a bunch of folks?
Tevye, have you seen the constable today?
No, why?
There are some rumors in town. We thought because you knew him so well, maybe he told you what's true and what's not.
What rumors?
Someone from Zolodin told me that there was an edict issued in St. Petersburg. That all.
Good afternoon, Constable. What's the good news in the world today?
I see you have company.
They are my friends.
It's just as well. What I have to say is for their ears also. Tevye, how much time do you need to sell your house and all of your household goods?
Why should I sell my house? Is it in anybody's way?
I came here to tell you that you're going to have to leave Anatevka.
And how did I come to deserve such an honor?
Not just you, of course, but all of you. At first I thought you might be spared, Tevye, because your daughter,
My daughter is dead.
I understand. At any rate, it affects all of you. You have to leave.
Why should we leave? This corner of the world has always been our home.
I don't know why. There's trouble in the world. Troublemakers.
Like us.
You aren't the only ones. Your people must leave all the villages. Zolodin, Rabalevka. The whole district must be empty.
They ask you much.
I have an order here that says that you must sell your home and be out of here in 3 days.
And you, who have known us all your life, you would carry out such an order.
I have nothing to do with it. Don't you understand?
We understand.
But what if we refuse to go?
Then you will be forced out.
Well, we will defend ourselves.
Yes.
We'll fight against our army. I wouldn't invite it.
I have some advice for you. Get off my land. This is still my home. My land. Get off my land.
You have 3 days.
After a lifetime, a piece of paper and get thee out.
We should get together with the people of Zolodin. Maybe they have a plan.
We should defend ourselves. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Very good. And that way the whole world will be blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've been waiting for the Messiah all our lives. Wouldn't this be a good time for him to come?
We'll have to wait for him someplace else. Meanwhile, let's talk.
How will I be able to sell my shop, my merchandise?
Where to go with the wife, her parents, 3 children?
Well, Anatevka hasn't been exactly the Garden of Eden. That's true.
After all, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A pot,
A pan.
A broom.
a hat.
Someone should have set a match to this place years ago.
A bench.
A tree.
So what's a stove?
Or a house.
People who pass through Anatevka don't even know that they've been here.
A stick of wood.
A piece of cloth.
What do we leave? Nothing much, only Anatevka. Anatevka, Anatevka, underfed, overworked Anatevka. Where
Maybe that's why we always wear our hats. Come, Golda, we have to leave soon.
Leave? Sounds so easy.
We'll all be together soon. You'll see. Muffle, Tzeitel, and the babies. That Muffle is a person.
And Hodel and Perchik? When will we ever see them?
Do they come visiting us from Siberia every Sabbath? You know what she writes. He sits in prison and she works. And soon he will be set free and they will turn the world upside down. She couldn't be happier. And the other children will be with us.
Not all.
All. Come, Golda, we have to get finished.
I still have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floor?
I don't want to leave the dirty house.
Well, Tevye, I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
Chicago, in America. My wife, Sarah, may she rest in peace, has a brother there.
That's nice.
I hate him. But a relative is a relative. Goodbye, Tevye.
Bye. Tzeitel, are they finished inside?
Almost, Papa. Papa! Papa will see you. I want him to. I want to say goodbye to him. He will not listen, but at least he will hear. Maybe it'd be better if I went inside to him. Papa! Papa, we came to say goodbye. We are also leaving this place. We're going to Krakow.
We cannot stay among people who can do such things to others.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa. Mama.
Yes, we are also moving. Some are driven away by edicts, others by silence. Come, Hava.
Goodbye, Hava. Fiesta.
God be with you.
God be with you. We will write you in America if you like. We will be staying with Uncle Abram. Yes, Mama.
We will be staying with Uncle Abram. We will be staying with Uncle Abram. The whole world has to know our business.
Stop yelling and finish packing. We have a train to catch.
I don't need your advice, Golda. Tzeitel, don't forget the bait. We have to get the train on board. Yo, Sprint, put the bundles in the wagon.
Goodbye, Mama. Goodbye, Papa.
Bye. Lord Cardinal, come to us soon.
I will, Red Tevye. I'll work hard.
Come, children. Golda, we can leave this pan.
No, we can't.
All right, we'll take...
Behave yourself. We're not in America yet.
Come, children, let's go.